Story time. This
Okay.
is my story, Dennis. The
All right.
interaction I most remember. I'm in the strategic assessments group. I read an admin notice from security. They've just noticed that cell phones, it's about 2003. They've just noticed that cell phones are about to get cameras. And so they announced that, it used to be you could bring the cell phone onto the compound, but it had to stay in your car. And they announced that you will not be able to bring cell phones on the compound and leave it in your car if it has a camera. That is too much of a security risk. And that security will inform us in a later release what cell phones we're allowed to buy in case we're confused about this. So my memory is I bring Dennis into the office and I go, Dennis, have you read this? And we talk about it for a second. I go, Dennis, send security a notice saying that, do you know that cars are about to get cameras? And are they going to tell us what cars we can buy? Because I was too important to be so inflammatory. So I was going to leave it to Dennis, the unimportant peon, to be inflammatory like that. And you refused to do it, but we had a good chuckle about it.
Yeah.
That's my memory. Do you remember
And
that?
so, absolutely I
Okay.
do. And Julia, that story is illustrative of the risk aversion of the organization.
Yeah, I
Right?
get it.
I mean,
But what are you going to take a picture of from your car, though? I mean, I'm just curious. Like, what's the idea?
You could
What's
take a picture of all the license plates that are on the agency compound, and
Oh, well, that's a real risk.
of course it's a real risk. Yes.
Yeah.
it's, yes. I mean, Northern Virginia would have become the nation's largest market for used cars.
Yes.
Right? I mean, there was one of the common jokes was, thank God the agency was founded after the creation of telephones. Because if telephones came into existence like after the agency's foundation,
We wouldn't have them.
we'd have carrier pigeons and vacuum tubes.
Yep.